Hello, everyone, and welcome to the podcast 580, episode 8. Oh my god, I've missed last week. Yeah, I did miss last week. I am so sorry. I had my internship last week and it just killed me the entire week. I just couldn't do anything. I was so tired. Like, that's crazy. But anyway, now you might see like one or two clips from the internship in the vlog, by the way. That's going to release some at some point in February if we become more clips than five, because right now there's nothing. But yeah. Anyway, welcome to this eighth episode of the podcast 580. We are January 27th. As I'm recording this, I just realized what on screen is wrong, but it's okay because Spotify no longer sees that. That is right. Um so for any Spotify listeners, the video it used to be a video, but I am now switching to only audio on Spotify and then video on YouTube still. So yeah, that is a now is new. So yeah, for YouTube, I'm so sorry. It says January 27th. It's supposed to be January 28th. It's just I'm recording this on the 27th, and somehow I forgot to put the right date. Okay, let's start with the first topic of this week's podcast, which is TwitchCon. That's right. I will probably, most likely, be going to TwitchCon Rotterdam to see friends, about things, etc. And with the group of friends I'm going to TwitchCon, it is likely that you are getting something special, a special episode, a special something, a special podcast episode. That's all I can say. Talking about TwitchCon, I will also be doing so. As you know, I'm trying to do monthly vlogs at least this year, which, as I said, is nothing, almost nothing for January because my life is boring. But still, I'm still doing that. And for TwitchCon, what I'm probably gonna do is I'm gonna maybe do a bunch of small vlogs. Like they're gonna be like 2 or 3 minutes, but they're gonna be small vlogs, really small. Like for example, it is Fox goes to Amsterdam, and the whole point of this is just me going by train, by tram, by whatever, going to Amsterdam. That's just me. And as soon as I step my feet in Amsterdam, the vlog ends. Like it is just me going to Amsterdam and the journey to go to it. It's not me in Amsterdam. Otherwise, it would have been I was in Amsterdam. For TwitchCon though, I'm gonna do a special vlog just for TwitchCon for what's gonna happen at TwitchCon. So in June, you may see, or in July, you may see the June vlog, the TwitchCon vlog, and then random small vlogs of them things. That's what's basically planned for the June vlogs that will release in July, obviously. But yeah, uh, yeah. If you want to meet me at TwitchCon, I'll be at TwitchCon Rotterdam on the 29th and the 30th. And yeah, go meet me, talk to me if you want to. I'll be there with some friends, obviously, but sometimes maybe I'll be alone. We'll see. We'll just see. Also, I think it was last week, the MatPat retired. That is something that, yes, it's MatPat. It has like 40 million subscribers, so it's pretty big. But some other YouTubers also said they were gonna retire, sorry, from content, or at least the form of content they're doing, and be either doing another type of small content, really small niche content, or simply just being not in front of the camera but behind the camera and preparing kind of everything. It is kind of what I'm doing this year, whereas usually as a content creator you're in front of the camera, or in that case in front of the mic, and I am the one speaking. However, this year, as I said, I'm gonna try to be behind the scenes. I'll try to be behind the microphone, behind the camera, behind the things. And so there is a possibility, because this year is gonna be my ninth year of streaming. which I'm kind of talking about everything in the 18 years old video, talking about that a little bit later in the podcast. Don't worry. But there is a possibility that next year, when I'm gonna have the 10th year anniversary of my Twitch channel, of me streaming online, there is a possibility where I'm just gonna stop making content, or at least drastically change what type of content I'm doing. For example, I might just go from funny or edit at least, yeah, Minecraft or video game content to purely vlog style or IRL style videos, because I've realized even though I grew up with Minecraft and video games in general, I kind of want to go outside and not maybe not visit the world, but get some friends and just go around, do some silly things, do some funny things, and either if it's IRL friends I met at school, IRL people, it's gonna be IRL, but people either met at school or online. Yeah, I really want to like have a big thing and gonna just do that. There's a possibility if I somehow at some point manage to have a lot of money and not being famous, but having the time of my life and having big things and all. I'd really like to kind of go outside, meet friends I met IRL. I said IRL online, and just spend a day, a week, a month with them. Because we all know how group friends, online friends group type of videos and channels all end if they're not really friends before making content. Just breaks apart after a few years, and that's not really what I want to do. I don't want to have a group of friends, a group of like, IRL, group of content friends, and make a channel and then post random things. What I would do is I would do it on my own channel, and then just go meet friends, visit some friends around the world, in the US, in the UK, in Germany, in my country, in France, wherever it is, honestly, and just go have times with them. Maybe do big meeting with all of my friends to have a good time, have shows, etc. That would be, I think, something I'd like to do at some point if I'm able to do it. Although I'm still really passionate with programming and stuff, so if possible, I will also go to that, which is by actually what I'm probably gonna do next year in school. I'm probably gonna go towards programming. So yeah, uh, it's gonna be fun. I really hope I can do that at some point. I really like to, and yeah, I like to meet some friends IRL I've not had the occasion to meet, because what people I met IRL, I met online and then IRL are Spix, Void, Micah, and Stam, and those are the only four people I met IRL that I met online. Although there are more people that I met online than those four, and I'd like to at some point either at a convention like TwitchCon like or VidCon like, any convention, or maybe just going to fly to them IRL and see them. That would be so fucking cool to see my friends and have a good time with them. And so yeah, that's maybe a thing I'm gonna plan to do when I have time and mostly the money. But there's a possibility where at some point, if I'm old enough and I have enough money, I go to a TwitchCon in the US. There's a possibility of that happening. Although it's most likely to be in 3 to 4 years, when I, for example, finish school or in the horizons like that. But yeah, that would be fucking cool to meet my friends, or maybe just fly my friends over and have a time with them too. Would be cool. But yeah, so maybe I'm gonna change what I'm doing on the internet from video game content to IRL video content. I really no, I don't really want to change, but I like the idea of going outside, which is surprising for a gamer to go outside. I know that is not what a gamer does usually. He doesn't just go outside like that and have the time of his life. But yeah, So most likely that next year I just stop making content, at least making content myself, and just help others making content. And by the way, if any content creators or friend content creators want some help on projects, hit me up. My DMs are open. Yes, that is my shameless promo for my own things. It's my podcast and I'm alone. I do whatever I want. Next, on the subjects, we have my 18th birthday. That's right. I'm about to turn 18, which for now, I'm still 17 and it doesn't do much. But next week, um, it's gonna be 1 day left and I'm recording this before I'm 18. And when the podcast releases, I'm gonna be 18. So technically, the podcast is the first content I'll make when I'm 18. No, not the second one, because there's an 18 years old video coming out. I've kind of been working on it, and now I've realized I'm only have a week left. I'm gonna hurry the fuck up and do things. But I've been working on the 18 years old video. I've asked some questions on Twitter, uh, which I am definitely, which I reply by the way on the video. I mean, in not on the video, but I really enjoy making it because even though the recording is only an hour, I really just talk to the camera and I felt like there were things that I wanted to talk for a while, or just even about myself that I wanted to talk for a while. And I feel like I never had the appropriate time to talk about it. That is either on my past or on my present self. And my this video is really, I was like it didn't open my mind. It won't probably won't open yours either. But I was able to open myself and talk to a camera for an hour, and I really wanted to do that because I can't really do it in front of people because those people I will do it IRL are either my family, which know about me, or my friends, which also knows about me. My IRL friends I made for the past 12 years, and they know a lot about me, and so I really felt like I also wanted to tell that to my audience, to the internet, to my friends on the internet, and I never really had the courage of doing that in front of them or talk to them about it. It's not really something big or like a controversy or something. It really just is my past and how I describe it to the people. And I really, really think it's gonna be a good video for the people to know, like, know who I am, how did I get here, what happened in the past, and what I feel like right now. Yeah, that's gonna be a big thing, and I really, really hope that by watching this video that's gonna release next week, you you will also get that thing from me, and you'll know about me, about who I am, how I got here, what I experienced, my my knowledge about streaming and everything that I've done online to come to that point. And yeah, there's a couple of people that I think in this video. And if I did not mention you, it doesn't mean I don't know you or you're not important to me. I want to say that everyone I talked for more than like an hour is either in DMs, in VC, if it's a private conversation or if everyone in the VC is talking about something really important. Not really important, but like about if I talked about to you, if I had fun and we were like 2, 3, 4 max, and I had fun this entire time, at least an hour, then there's 95% chance that I thank you for even first talking to me, to making me smile, and three being my friend. So obviously I can't mention everyone because there's probably people I'm gonna forget. But I want to thank everyone that I met and talked for a long time, because even though I say again, if I didn't say your name, it doesn't mean you don't mean anything to me. And if I met you IRL, there's a 95% chance, like there's a 100% chance even that I love you platonically. 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 Yeah. Next subject. Woohoo! Crown Quest. That is actually the last point on my podcast list. Crown Quest, guys. There's a Crown Quest next week. As this episode is gonna release, it's gonna be 6 days only. Exactly 6 days until Crown Quest releases. Crown Quest is live. Uh, and when Crown Quest is gonna end, it's gonna be my birthday. I'm gonna be 18 when Crown Quest ends. So yeah, make sure to tune into everyone's streams, the commentators, and most of the players to see everyone. We've spent sometimes. I've spent sometimes kind of checking the code, working on some things. Uh, I did not reinvent the wheel. I just helped making the event better and smoother. Yeah, and I thank the Conquest staff for making me taking me in the events. That is really cool. Anyway, that's about it for this podcast. There wasn't much to talk about because hey, hey guys, this podcast. It's basically me talking to myself for, for usually 10 minutes, and I've been recording for 15 minutes, which is a world record for a podcast episode by myself recorded myself. Um, yeah, a world record for me, guys. Oh my god, a weekly podcast episode, world record, the longest one. That is crazy. Anyway, I thank you, everyone that is watching this video or watching this podcast on Spotify. And currently, there's 3 people. They all watched the first episode, and that's about it. Anyway, thank you everyone so much, and I'll see you next week then. When I'm gonna be 18. That's right. I'm gonna be 18 next week. This is officially the last podcast that I'm going to release before I'm 18. But it is not the last podcast I'm going to record as in 17. Because next podcast is gonna be recorded next week. I'm still gonna be 17, but it's gonna be released when I'm 18. Anyway, I thank you guys so much for all of this. I actually lied. I said I was gonna post this episode on Sunday. I'm posting this episode on Monday. I'm just a liar, guys. Remember that? I'm posting. I forgot I said I was gonna release the episode on Monday. It's really on Monday at 9 p.m. I'm just a big liar. Anyway, so 29th, not the 27th on the screen for any YouTube viewers. Anyway, thank you everyone so much for watching this episode. You can find me on Twitter, Twitch, YouTube, and that's about it. At the alias the Fox 580, the handle the Fox 580, whatever you want to call it. And I'll see you then Sunday, 4th of February at 9 p.m. for a new episode. See ya.